He had always believed that their wedding day would be the happiest day of his life, the beginning of a lifetime filled with love, trust, and shared dreams. The ceremony had been perfect. Friends and family cheered, flowers adorned every corner, and he had vowed to love her forever. Little did he know that the very day he celebrated their union marked the start of a deception that would devastate him. At first, life after the wedding seemed ordinary, but over the following months, subtle changes began to unsettle him. His wife, once affectionate and attentive, became distant. She spent long hours on her phone, avoided his questions, and became defensive over minor issues. He told himself it was just the stress of adjusting to married life, yet a nagging feeling in the back of his mind refused to be silenced. Every evasive glance and secretive text deepened his suspicion, and the unease became impossible to ignore. Unable to shake his doubts, he decided to take a DNA test, not out of malice, but to confirm or dispel the gnawing fear that had been haunting him. When the results came back, the truth hit him like a physical blow. The child he had been expecting was not his. Shock, rage, and heartbreak collided inside him, leaving him reeling. The woman he had trusted completely had been unfaithful long before their wedding, and he had unknowingly stepped into a life built on lies. Despite the intense emotions swirling inside him, he refused to act impulsively. He stepped back, planning carefully, knowing that any rash decision would diminish the impact of the justice he sought. He wanted his response to be precise, calculated, and unforgettable. He wanted her to understand that betrayal carried consequences and that he would not be humiliated or manipulated. When the time was right, he executed his plan. He confronted her publicly, revealing the affair and the DNA results to friends, family, and even colleagues. The shock on everyone's faces was mirrored by the disbelief and panic on hers. The confrontation left no room for denial or excuses. The truth was undeniable. The impact of his measured, calm, and calculated exposure stunned everyone, demonstrating that he had retained control despite the betrayal. But he didn't stop there. He took steps to protect himself legally, financially, and emotionally, ensuring that her actions could not compromise his future. He made it clear that the betrayal would not define him or dictate his life. Through every step, he maintained composure, turning what could have been a scene of chaos into a demonstration of strength and strategy. The experience, though devastating, awakened a resilience within him he hadn't realized he possessed. He had confronted one of life's deepest betrayals and emerged not only intact, but empowered. By transforming heartbreak into action, he reclaimed his dignity and control, proving that intelligence, patience, and careful planning could overcome even the most painful deceit. In the aftermath, he learned a harsh but invaluable lesson. Trust is sacred, but self-respect is non-negotiable. The betrayal had cut deeply, but it also revealed his own strength and capacity to rise above manipulation and dishonesty. He had faced deception at its worst and had turned it into an opportunity for empowerment. Those who had doubted his resolve were left in awe, and he walked forward with clarity, dignity, and a renewed sense of purpose, knowing that no lie or betrayal could ever diminish his self-worth. If you